Hello hunters and welcome back to Hunter Call of the Wild, the hunt for gold. We are in the Yukon going after those grizzly bars. Oh, hold on here. Why is that so far away? Come over here, talk to me now. Okay. Normally we get up at 6 a.m. But, just show you my train of thought. We have a couple of need zones here. They go from 7:30 to 11. Right? So we're going to spend the entire day kind of walking up and down this part of the map looking for grizzly bear and calling them in. So we slept in until about 7. Good morning, Highball. I like to see you in good spirits. So we slept in until about 7:30, and we're gonna make a beeline right here to that to this need zone here. We're just gonna walk straight toward it and see what we can see. I tell you, I had to switch back to the 7 mag. We went after that caribou. Excuse me. We went after that caribou in the last video with a 270, and that one allows us to have a pretty clean follow-up shot. Unfortunately, we shot it in the head, which broke its trophy organ. So I'm back to the 7 mag now. I'm going to force myself. I think I did well. That caribou, watch the previous video, the caribou hunt part 4, I think it was. I think I did well. You know what, our scent is going in front of us. Let me just go ahead and take care of that for a second. If our scent was blowing behind us, I really wouldn't care. Yep, and there it is. There's the warning call from the bear who smelled us. How do I know? That's a mama bear, and the mama bears typically don't get big enough to be in trophy range, so I'm not 100% tempted to go running off there after her. I do know that every now and then the mama bears and the daddy bears hang out together. Like, I've seen that. They walk together. So I might go over there just to see how many tracks are in that area. You know what? As the great man once said, don't leave bear to go find bear. We'll just come over here. We're just interested in her tracks. We're not going to be stalking her. If we get over here and we find out that she's like 600 kilograms, then we'll reset the hunt and we'll do a true stalk. But right now I'm just interested in closing the distance and finding out if she's alone or if she's got somebody with her. I thought that was fur, but it was a flower. Anyway, I think I did very well stalking that caribou, getting into a good getting a good angle on it, and then taking a first clean shot. And I was right. If you go back and look at the video, like, it was a 2 vital organ hit. Yeah, 293. That's not anywhere near where we need to be. We're looking 466, 500 kilograms to get what we want, the trophy bear. Anyway, long story short, I'm back to the 7 mag. I'm going to stalk the animal. I'm going to get clean shots on the animal. I'm going to get one shot right into its side, and I'm not going to worry about the follow-up shot. I'm not going to worry about trying to pop it twice. I'm just going to shoot it in the side, and if it survives, if it doesn't bleed all the way out and die and it survives, then, you know, that's that. You know, I would rather, I mean, I trust my shooting on the first shot, but that follow-up shot, I get so nervous and I get so rushed that I feel like it's more harm than hindrance. The fear of it getting away, I think, is what drove me to want a rifle with a good follow-up shot. But the 7 mag, I mean, I've even put points into making the 7 mag reload faster. And that was foolish. I'm very seriously contemplating resetting my skills and trying to get something a little bit more, something that I use more often. Oh, look how pretty that little scene is up there. I'm not gonna lie to you folks, and to somebody out there this might be a little heartbreaking, but I get to go back to North California for a month and a half. I went out there, God, just last month. For a whole week, and it was just beautiful. But now I get to go out there for a month and a half, and most of that time I'm not going to have to worry about babysitting or being with my daughter. You know, I'm not going to have to worry about that because we're going to get her into a little camp out there. And I'm going to have a summer off. I'm going to have a summer. I've not had a summer off. Oh, let me think. Four years? 3 years? No, 4. I have not had, like, I have been Mr. Mom up one side and down the other. So I get a month and a half where I'm going to park my little fanny on public land out there in Northern California, and I am going to just walk, take pictures, and enjoy my time. It's going to be beautiful. She's on the other side of that little hill. You see how there's a hill right there in front of us? She's on the other side of it. She heard us. It's a mama bear again, and the mama bears aren't what we're after. We're after daddy bears because the mamas just don't get big enough. And I believe that's going to be one of the... Oh, it's a caribou need zone. Okay, good to know. We're nowhere near time for them to show up. They come out there at 1 o'clock, and I think it's like maybe 7:45. Ha! Called it. 7:45 on the nose. I play this game way too much. Way too much. Which brings me to my point. Sorry I'm talking your ear off during this intro, but, you know, is what it is. I'm only 2 species away from being done with the hunt for gold. I just need a gold level grizzly bear and a gold level caribou. And I had that gold level caribou yesterday, but I shot it in the head on that follow-up shot. But that would have been just one left, just grizzly bear. And both of these species, grizzly bear and caribou, they can only be found on this map. So we are definitely in this map until the end. But God, I can't wait to get out to North California and go for more hikes and look around, and it's just so beautiful. I mean, I grew up in Georgia, and I absolutely love Georgia, but Georgia suffers from, well, there's a couple of things, okay? When the first settlers came here, the old forests were there were so many pine trees that over the years, pine needles, when they fall down, they make the soil acidic so that other species can't grow underneath them. So imagine gigantic pine trees. I mean, just huge pine trees. And in the entire floor of the forest is covered in pine needles. Number one, the pine needles choke out light. Number two, the soil is acidic because when they decompose. So there was no undergrowth. Like you see this undergrowth here, these little ferns and things, that wasn't around in the old days. There are stories of early settlers riding horses, and they can just see for miles and miles and miles. And the great deer herds, they were talking about deer in the 200s, 200 deer together. That's because the deer could not go into the forest and eat. They had to go to these great fields to eat because there was no underbrush, and all the trees were so big that the first limbs, you know, were way up there. The deer couldn't stand on their back feet and eat the limbs, the leaves and such. And I don't even think they eat pine needles if they could, right? So Georgia, all that was cut down, right? People moved in, needed lumber, all of it was cut down. Then the war came through, so all those forests that maybe hadn't been touched or that were trying to recover, when the war came through, oh, little red fox. Dang, I should have brought a little 223 or something. I gotta keep a pistol on me, really. But I don't know what pistol caliber I would take. This game desperately needs some love. Like, I like the dog. Like, the dog stuff is great. I think that's wonderful. There he is. There he is. There he is, right there. Oh, pretty. I just don't think we have anything that's appropriate to take him with. Dang, man. I love hunting red fox. I love that sound. But this game needs a little bit of love. Like, I like the dog DLC, and they were hinting something else. And fellas, your hints, I understand you want to appeal to like that diehard like Hunter Call the Wild fan, so your hints are super ambiguous, and like you just got to be you have to watch all the live streams and this, that, or the other to even, you know, remotely get an idea about what's happening. But fellas, I play your game a lot, and I create, and I look at your hints, and I'm like, I have no idea. Like they showed a picture of one of the maps, or the symbol for one of the maps, and they were like, hey, yeah, you get it? And I was just like, no, I don't. But this game, there was a guy who posted under that, on that tweet, he posted underneath it, he was like, this game, the skill and perk system needs to be reworked, and I agree. I think the skills and perks, like I hardly ever use any of my skills and perks. Like I hardly ever feel, the dog is great because a dog gives interaction to the game. When I shoot something and it runs off, I get to click on something and have the dog go and do something with the thing that I shot, and then the dog, you know, and like we're interacting even more so with the animal after the shots happen. Like that's great. But my skills, like I've never activated a skill. I've never, like, why can't there be a skill called pre-planning where you stand next to one of these things and you click the button and the skill will reveal like tracks in the area because you pre-plan, like you went out and scouted, right? Like you scouted the area, you know, in the off season. Make it cost $1,000, you know. It costs $1,000, but you pre-planned and you get to see what tracks are out there, and you get to see how old they were because you went out there and like you did some recon. Like that'd be cool, you know, like that would interact with the map. I'd be able to go to some place like here and click on it, and I'd see the caribou in the area, and I would say, great, I'm going to hunt this area because I know there are caribou in this area. You know, like that'd be cool. We got a caribou here, 161 kilograms. I don't know if that's big or not. Very old, yeah. But you almost got me. You almost got me. Going after that caribou. There's another one. Yeah, it's a lady. But yeah, that guy underneath that hint on that Twitter, that's what he said. He was like, you need to rework the perk system. Like the gun, the customization, it really needs to get there. I'd love to customize the guns more, make it look more like it's mine. Not that I just bought it off the wall and that was the end of it, you know. The mounting system, like I know you have that taxidermy thing, and I was gonna do that, by the way. I was gonna start a new series where, if you go to the trophy lodges, if you go into that, there's a thing where you can get these beautiful taxidermy setups, but you have to have all the parts. You have to have, like, you know, it'll say 2 female wolves and a male wolf, and it'll be like pride of the pack, and you'll see the 2 females, like, you know, off on this side, and then the males over here, and they're like standing on rocks, or, you know, he's laying down next to the rocks and they're standing up with their ears up. You know, it's like it would be as if you went to a museum, right, and they were showing you the animals in their natural habitat, like what would be something that they would do. But they have those taxidermy sets, and there's like 25 of them, you know, and they have like turkeys and wolf, or I'm sorry, turkeys and coyotes. They have jackrabbit and the side-striped jackal from Africa. They just have tons of different poses and tons of different animals, and I was like, that's what I'm going to do next after the Hunt for Gold series. I'm going to do that taxidermy series. But kind of coming up on that, I don't know, man. Scat found? Thanks, buddy. See, that's cool. You know, the dog just found poo. I mean, I walked right past it. I knew it was there, but it's just cool that he interacts with you, that he's telling you more about the surroundings, you know. But that's something I think the hunter, like, and it's because probably when I did my perks and skills, maybe I went too wishy-washy, you know. Like I didn't stay on like one thought process. But after 41, you only get 1 skill point every 3 levels. And then they cap your level, I think, at like 60. So I've only got 6 skill points left or something like that, which is pretty devastating because I'm nowhere near unlocking the stuff that I want. And it's a weird game. It's a weird game. I don't know the thought process behind some of their actions. I understand if they're going to make the argument like, oh, no hunter masters every single skill. Like I get that thought process. Like they're saying something to the effect of, okay, well, you know, after a bit, you know, you just can't learn anymore. Like I understand, but I don't. It's also a game, you know. Like it's like I know it mimics real life. I get that, but at the same time, you want to keep playing and you want to keep doing. And I guess they're like, okay, we'll just start a new profile then, or pay. How much is it? How much is it? Let's gripe all the way to the bottom. $31,000. It is $31,000 to respec. And that's the first time. I think it goes up after that. That number, honestly, should be going down. The more you play the game and the more hours you have into the game, that number needs to be going down. Because at the very beginning, I could understand if it's super expensive. But later, like if you've hunted for a long time, you should be saying like, well, I don't really need to know that anymore. I don't need to hone that skill. I don't mind letting that skill rust because I want to hone a new skill. Because I now realize after hunting for so long that this is more important. You see what I'm saying? Man, I got my scent going right in front of me. And for the love of creation, devs, please put in a watch. Put in a watch. Like this thing doesn't tell me. It lasts for 30 minutes, right? So at 9 o'clock, this will wear off, right? But just put a watch on my hand. Like put a watch in the bottom right hand corner. I buy it. The watch stays there forever. That way I don't have to pull my phone out. You know? 30 minutes. Scent free. Everything's quieted down here, hasn't it? We really haven't heard a bear or anything in a while, which is weird because now we're moving into the zone where they ought to be. Like they're in this need zone. You tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and stop complaining. I'm not really complaining. I want to continue playing this game. I want to do the taxidermy series, but there really isn't anything new that's happened, you know, like I kind of want to see. I would be stoked if there was a major update, and I don't feel like there's been a major update. There's been more DLCs, which is beautiful. But the true rack system, I mean, what was that? 5 months ago? 4 months ago? They introduced the hare, the European hare, to some maps, right, for free, and that was September, and it's May. So, you know, there's just a lot of things that I feel like they could polish up on this game a little bit more. And if they're introducing another map, that would be fantastic. But it would be even better if that map came with a major overhaul for some of the skills and such, or at least allow us to complete some of these missions. You know how there's missions in the game, like allow us to complete some of those missions and get a reset on our skills. You know, like the reward would be 1 free reset. Which I know they value that at $31,000, but I don't really agree with it. All right. Anyway, we're getting into the area where they're at. I'll be quiet. I'll put you on pause, and I'll bring you back when I got something in my sights. Okay. Pause. I got one right there. Big Mama Bear 52, 60. I think is where we're supposed to be for the gold. Yeah, I spooked her out of the need zone. She didn't make a single sound. She didn't warning call me or anything. She just boogity 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 boogity. She just went. Okay, well, now that I've spooked them all out of this need zone, let me go down here and check these footprints and let's see if there's anything worth following. If she'd have turned right and ran up that hill, I'd have shot her. Absolutely, 100%. $293 running off that way. What is this here? See, this is cool, right? This is a red fox need zone, and instead of putting like, instead of putting grass here, they put like the dead jackrabbit. I like that. That's good. Oh, that's right. She wants to come back. I keep forgetting that if you spook them out of their beds, unless you kill one of them, they're gonna want to come back. So that they'll run for a bit, and then they're gonna turn right around and come right back. And we could sit right here and just be quiet, and Highball could be quiet if that's even possible, and we would see that bear come right out of. We'd see that bear come right out of here. Oh yes, I'm also bringing that 10 gauge brass slug shotgun with me, just in case, because every now and then we've got those jokers in super close. We got those jokers super close to us when we did this rabbit call, and they will. I mean, they'll just hoop-a-doop-a-doop. They'll come right up on us. And I'm gonna have that 10 gauge ready. All right, I'll bring you back when I got another one in my sights. I mean, I know that wasn't super duper fun, but you know, at least we've seen a bear. I think there's something here. I can't tell if it's Highball or if it's something walking. It might be Highball. You make so much noise, dog. You hear it? I hear something. I just have no idea where it's coming from. I hear it. It's walking. It's walking. It's just toom, pa-toom, pa-toom. It was right there. It was right there above us. We spooked it. See, I can't tell. I can't tell where sound is coming from sometimes, but it was right there behind us. You saw it for a split second. I know you did. It's right back here. Right there it is. Oh, shit. Oh man. That was a little scary. That was a little scary. You know what I'm saying? Steel hands, brother. Steel hands. All right. It was female, 220. First shot. Yeah, a little high. Got it right there ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. Second shot. Being charged. Didn't shoot the skull. Right there in the heart. Beautiful. Beautiful. She'd have killed us. She'd have killed us. We'd been dead. Well, that was fun. Love, love, love this 10 gauge shotgun. She was right there too. She was right there. Like, we called her in from behind us. Man, that was spooky dookie. Spooky dookie. That one that took off this way, she never came back. I thought she'd come back to her little roost here, but she never came back. That girl came in from behind us. That girl came in. What time? Are we getting toward 11 o'clock here? Not really, no. Let's see. Are we pretty far down? One more grizzly. Yeah, but that's an 11 o'clock one. That one's 7:30. Yeah. Okay, so you have to walk all the way down there. Yes. Yes. That's 11. We'll still podunk around this area. We'll see if we can't find some. We need to put the tent down, and you know what? How about we do that? We'll put the tent down somewhere. We'll grab some more of those brass slugs. $1,000 for 10. Okay, and we'll put the tent down. We'll grab some more brass slugs, and we'll sleep until about 11 o'clock, and then we'll start hunting these areas, these 11:30 areas. Unless this right here is a gigantic daddy bear track. I knew it. I saw a call. Something called us to the right. I didn't get a hold of it. But something we heard a animal to our right. Rip. Okay. Let's see. Let's find an area to put the tent, but we'll glass this right quick just to make sure there's not a gigantic caribou standing over there somewhere. Just to make sure. All right. Looks good to me. All right, I'll bring you back. Hey, you? Making all that damn noise? Right there. Right there. It's a mama bear. Never a daddy bear. Always these mama bears. Always mama bears. Come on. Where's your boyfriend? Well, she's coming to this area here. I'm gonna go over there and get set up. As you can tell, I see. Oh, is that your boyfriend? Is that your boyfriend? Nope. See, 46 to 50, 48 to 52. Like, none of the girls ever get anywhere close to 60, and 60 is like, that's gold territory for grizzly bear. I can't believe it. Another mama bear. Female, female, female. All over this area. But I cannot believe it's been so difficult to get my hands on a male of this species. Not to mention a male gold. Like, I get that they're apex predators, but I feel like they can't... Like, I feel like they naturally would progress to that gold level state because they are apex predators, and they can't be bullied, you know? Like, they have to be strong and aggressive, like little red fox. Dude, I would love to go hunt a little red fox. But the way those bears came in from that side of the map, oh, they're on a little peninsula. That's interesting. Or are they across? Like, what am I looking at here? Is this little body of water what I'm standing in front of? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll bring you back when I get a daddy bear. No more bringing you back for mama bears. Only daddies. Okay, I think the video has to end right about here. This isn't bear, it's caribou, but you know. We still need one of these guys. It's got to be over 311 though. I don't think any of these guys are going to be our dance partner. These look like first year bucks here. 226. Eyeball, quiet please. We'll take this guy with a shotgun, why not? That 10 gauge, man. That 10 gauge just does work, doesn't it? It just dropped both those suckers. I mean, it dropped them. He didn't even move. He just fell down. That guy got what? 20 feet. Yeah. Look at that, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was a silver. This guy's going to be silver too, probably. Yeah, and we're going to have to end the video there. I can't... Oh, Red Fox, stop tempting me. Another silver. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to end the video there. I hope you enjoyed it, folks. We had a nice run-in with a mama bear. Super duper spooky. Then we found those 3 bears playing around in that one area, which was just really cool to see. Walking over here to this need zone, I just kept running into mama bears over and over and over. And let me tell you, you got to have daddy bears to make baby bears. So I don't know why the game is so heavily producing mama bears, but for whatever reason, I guess when I logged on, the rolls just weren't in my favor. But anyway, there's bear hunt number 700,556,000. Hopefully, we'll let's see. Has that place hunting pressure died down? It has. Nope, it has not. I was like, it has. It has not. Okay, so we'll go hunt something else. We'll do some more birds. I love hunting with the shotgun, going after the waterfowl. That's really fun. So, or I'll do a fox hunt. We haven't done a fox hunt in a bit, but we'll figure something out. And we'll do it on this map. That way the time will keep running on this map. But thanks for joining me, folks. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.